Before you come to Canada to study, there are two things you have to verify. Number one, verify that the school is a designated learning institution and has a designated learning institution number. Only designated learning institutions in Canada are authorized to admit international students. So before you make a tuition deposit, verify that the school has a DLI status. You can verify this in less than a minute. Here's how. Just go to Google and search for IRCC space DLI. Click on the Google search result that says Designated Learning Institutions List. You will be taken to Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada website. Here you will see a list of institutions with DLI status in each province and territory in Canada. Each school will have a DLI number beside it. The DLI number is 11 digits and begins with the letter O. If you do not verify whether the school has a DLI status, there are grave consequences. If you go ahead and pay your tuition and apply for visa and it turns out that the school does not have a DLI status, here's what's going to happen. Canada Immigration will reject your application because the school does not have a DLI status and therefore not authorized to admit international students. All the energy and effort you put in, all gone, including the money you spent to apply for visa, all gone. And when you ask for a refund of your tuition deposit, you may not even get everything back because some bank and administrative charges will apply. This is pathetic, isn't it? You don't want to be in that position, so look before you leap. Verify that the school is a designated learning institution. The second point is that you must verify that the school you plan to attend will make you eligible to apply for post-graduation work permit after your studies, especially if you plan to work in Canada after your studies and apply for permanent residence. If your school in Canada does not make you eligible for post-graduation work permit, it affects your chances of applying for Canada permanent residence after your studies, especially if you do not have previous eligible work experience from your home country. If you didn't verify that the school will make you eligible for post-graduation work permit after your studies and you apply for post-graduation work permit, Canada Immigration will reject your application on the ground that you are not eligible for post-graduation work permit because the school you attended does not make you eligible for post-graduation work permit. This is sad because after all the money spent on tuition and living expenses and all the hard work studying and taking several exams, all will seem to have been in vain. All of a sudden, your plans to gain work experience in Canada and apply for Canada permanent residence becomes challenging and you have to start re-strategizing. This is a challenging situation, though avoidable. Therefore, you have to do your due diligence. Verify that the institution in Canada will make you eligible for post-graduation work permit by going to Google and search for IRCC space DLI. When you see the list of schools with DLI status, look for the heading that says offers PGWP eligible programs. If the school offers PGWP eligible programs, you will see a yes. If it doesn't, you will see a no. This is how you identify whether a school or program will make you eligible for post-graduation work permit. A word of caution here. Just because an institution has a DLI status does not automatically make you eligible for post-graduation work permit. In other words, not all DLI status institutions will make you eligible for post-graduation work permit after your studies. If you plan to study in Canada and gain work experience after your studies and thereafter apply for permanent residence, you need to double check that the institution is a designated learning institution and will make you eligible to apply for work permit after your studies. If you just want to study in Canada and don't care about applying for PR afterwards, you can simply attend a DLI school. You don't need to bother whether the institution will make you eligible for post-graduation work permit. But here is a tip. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Circumstances could change and you may need to apply for Canada permanent residence. So it is safer to make sure that the institution has both DLI status and will make you eligible to apply for post-graduation work permits. Do your homework and due diligence. In 1 minute and with a simple Google search, you can verify that the school has a DLI status and will make you eligible for post-graduation work permits after your studies. Look before you leap.